No, actually, truth defenders, you're incorrect. There's really nothing to historically prop up Protestant teachings. You know, Protestantism started in 1517 with Martin Luther, and in all reality, the quote unquote traditions we just gave several examples. So if you're not too busy engaging in arguments and following in the footsteps of the Protestants. Type of church ecclesiastical heresies, Arius, the lover of arguments, and reducing the church to just a created thing, completely removed from God. You'd have to realize that, for one, Jesus did promise that the church would not fall in Matthew 16, that the gates of Hades would not triumph against it. And it most certainly hasn't. What Christ has established, man cannot tear asunder, man cannot destroy. And the Protestant belief that there was ever a great falling away or a need for a reform is an incredible blasphemy against the Holy Spirit. That's just the truth. It is blasphemous. I will say there are a lot of Protestants with good hearts out there, many who I love, but they're in error. And, truth defenders, the only truth you might be defending, you might have to come to the stark realization is probably your own personal truth. And that's not truth at all.
Father, could you write the name of those two books into the...
And 1 second. Truth defenders, there is no debate, okay? Calvinism is a Gnostic heresy. I'm going to call it that. It presupposes God is the author of evil, no matter which way you swing it. God does not need the fall to show forth his goodness. This isn't a debate channel. As you can see, most of the questions that we care to answer are actual spiritual ones where people are trying to get answers for spiritual struggles. And, I'm sorry, but I don't owe you a debate, and that's not what we do on this channel. We'll give answers to things and refutations. Orthobro James just pointed out there's a good book on this by Father Josiah Trenham, Rock and Sand. So you can go ahead and think Eastern Orthodoxy is heretical. History proves that you're the heretic. So God bless you, but you know what, Truth Defender? I don't have to entertain you. I don't have to give you a platform. And if this is how you're going to act, and you're going to act like a proud, whiny little man about this, then you know what? God help you. I say this with love, but your heresy, Art Calvin, he was all for killing people and establishing himself as a worldly leader. So no, I'm not wrong. His history proves it out. Truth Defender, saying you're wrong is not an argument. There's so many arguments against Calvinism and against its egregious heresies, which are blasphemies against Christ and against the Holy Spirit. I really do pray that you are not so much a truth defender, but you'll become a truth seeker and seek union with Christ. God help you. But this is not the prelist hour, so you're getting a ban.